Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing you to this week's drop, which is week 4 of the fall winter season. Now, we've got a collaboration this week. It's gone down hit and miss. I can't lie, I think it's perfectly fine. I wish there was one piece that I would sort of like, but, you know, that happens in the end, or one piece that I would sort of want to go for, but it just is what it is in the end. But yeah, we can just jump straight into this, go through this. And there is one extremely expensive item that's going to be dropping, which you might be able to guess what it is. But yeah, let's jump straight into this. As always, let me know whether or not your items from last week have arrived or not, and whether you're going in store or not. And yeah, let's go through it. So, like I said, it's one item that is, a little bit expensive, a little bit on the pricey side, and that is going to be the obvious, the Swarovski box logo. Motion, remember motion, it's got motion. I can't lie, I've seen people being like excited and being like, oh my god, great. I just don't, I just don't have the same feeling, I don't have the same vibe. I don't know, it just, you see like Sue, and then that's it, basically. Because the P looks more like an R because of how it is, so it looks like double R, and then it's just a blur of E's, so it's sure. But yeah, I mean it's expensive, isn't it? I believe that the retails have gone out as well, and I'm pretty sure this. I mean, I say expensive, it's only in comparison to everything else. I think that it's only like 300 for Swarovski. If I'm wrong on that though, then I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've seen across the board. And if it is only that for Swarovski, I think that's quite cheap in that realm, but it's still an expensive piece because it's a motion hoodie basically, which should be, half that price. But yeah, I can't remember what the tees were because obviously they included more crystals, but I'm pretty sure they were far more expensive than that, and so are the hoodies and such. So, is it the worst? No. Is it the best looking piece? No, definitely not. Definitely not. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it will set out quite comfortably because it's Swarovski. So, moving on from that, we've got the Anabas GP-N3S portable record player. It's cool, it's something to take with you for those interested in it and wanting it. So yeah, here is your opportunity. This week we're also getting, alongside the collaborations, I suppose, the Air Force Ones are going to be dropping. Different look, different sort of style they've gone for. They should just be recurring in the end as the last ones were. That's the expectation. If they aren't, then that might be a better choice on their side. But yeah, that's probably what they will be. We then have the first Dickies piece being the thermal. Plain, simple, easy, 3 colorways in the end. Personally, I'm a fan of the white colorway, but the camo's probably going to be a piece that people prefer in the end more so. We then have another Dickies piece, being the quilted line zip-up hoodie. Also, just nice, simple, easy piece. Yeah, no real problems with it, no real faults, it's just easy. Obviously it doesn't really have a lot going for it, but you can sort of expect that when it comes to these sorts of like collaborations, that nothing crazy is going to be going on realistically. From there we have the Umbro leather track jacket. Not a huge fan at all, I'm not gonna lie. I think that the pink is like fine, and that's pretty much as far as my opinions will go. I just don't see Umbro being that type for a leather jacket. Next up we have 2 Dickies pieces. The first being the reversible quilted faux fur work jacket, which I think is rather nice. Same as the prior piece, or prior Dickies piece, it's simple, not a ton going on, but it's reversible, so it's got a little bit of flavour, like mixed in there basically. It's got a bit more than norm going on. I will agree with the sentiment of, it's a little bit boring. I get that, I understand that completely. But yeah, I mean, yet again, it's sort of what you should come to expect in the end. Next that we have the Cordura hooded work jacket. Same sort of thing, but I think in this black colorway, I like it a lot more. There'll be people who are probably trying to push this like digi camo, but I just prefer this. I think it's seamless, it just works a bit better, and yeah. Next up we have the Bones box logo New Era. A simple sort of piece. I like the standout of the purple, and then beyond that I'd probably say it'd be between navy and black, and that'd be about it. The small box polo sweater I think is fine as well. It's got several colorways. This camo is one of them, which is like a green and a black camo. I more so personally prefer the pink colorway or the black colorway that they've got, but that's about it. Next to that we've got the crane short sleeve top. This was a piece that was received well, but that's only due to the fact of what is on it. The colorways are just not received well at all. People said across the board, the same as me, that they would have preferred them to be on blank colorways, because you've got embroidery, 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 a big patch, a lot of printed graphics as well included. And it's like, but why on camo, you know? So I don't know. I'd probably just say the green camo, or like the wilderness camo, would probably be the only one that it's more so seamless on and more visible. But yeah, it's just a bit of a disappointing thing because it's a really nice piece. Next up, we've got the League Champs zip up hoodie. A lot going on, you know, but that's fine. Will they put the retail up like other pieces due to that aspect? Possibly, which will be stupid. So yeah, we then have the last couple of items for this week. The first is going to be the loose gorge beanie. Lots of different colorways that we haven't really had previously. As you can see, you go down the tones quite drastically into this very bright, like neon almost look. So yeah, the burgundy I do like. That's a really nice colorway. I don't think I've got anything that's burgundy that would match with that. But there's also a nice grey and just other tones, so yeah. We then have the matching leather piece being the track pant. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. The two-tone moleskin camp cap is next to that. I think that this navy is, well, the navy and the olive are probably the two best tones. The black colourway is fine by itself, but those are the two best for like how it almost matches. I'm not really a fan of how the pink changes. We have the Dickies Cordura 6 panel. It's just a shame that it wasn't a beanie. Straight up, that's just it. Plain and simple, nothing else to be said. If it was a beanie, we've done so much better with people's like thoughts and opinions. But yeah, for the last three pieces, we've got the lined zip-up hooded flannel shirt. Just going to avoid it. The League Champs sweat pant. Yep, and the Cordura cargo pant. Yeah. So that is going to cover this week's drop list. As per norm, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Obviously the Dickies collab, I feel like it starts off on a high with this like thermal, and then you just don't really have any branding really going on other than that, which is a shame. Like, what, the next thing you brand is going to be a 6 panel? Seriously. So I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a lower tier when it comes to weeks. Obviously there will be the specific items like the box logo hoodie, the Air Forces and such that people will be going for, but as an overall I feel like a lot more will be sitting. Yeah, there'll be colorways that will go, but I feel a majority will sit this week. Yeah, it's just going to be one of those things. As per normal though, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, what you like, what you dislike, what the retail is, whether or not it's correct at like 300 or so, or whether it's incorrect, and yeah, whether or not you're going to like pick up Air Forces, or whether you hit like a pair of Mars Yards, and so you don't need a pair of Air Forces instead. And yeah, that's going to cover it. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to, you can click a previous video. But other than that, I do hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.